my friends, welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute, but today I'm sharing a Kroger grocery haul. I have not ordered from Kroger in quite a bit because we've mostly been relying on wholesale clubs just because of the way that it is having 3 toddlers. I have an almost 3-year-old and then twin almost 2-year-olds. So they go through produce so much and eggs and milk and things like that it just doesn't make financial sense for me to go to the grocery store that often. However, I needed some more specialized ingredients, if you will, for a couple of recipes. So I ended up placing a Kroger order. I think it was around $90. So I always appreciate a budget-friendly grocery haul. I will tell you that right now. And I got some really good stuff. And in this video, we're going to be taking one of the items that I picked up and making a very, very delicious flavor-packed slow cooker meal. It has to be one of my favorite crockpot meals, so make sure to stick around for that. If you happen to be new here, hi, how are you? How's the family? Thank you so much for clicking on that thumbnail and giving me a chance. Over here, I do a lot of haul videos. We do Costco, Sam's Club, and Trader Joe's quite a bit. I also share a lot of meal inspiration, so I share recipes, meal prep, things like that. If you end up enjoying the vibe while you're here, I'd love it if you'd consider subscribing. And without further ado, let's dive into the video. Okay, my friends, we have a Kroger haul, and I looked it up because I was like, I don't think I've been to Kroger for a while. And sure enough, I haven't been to Kroger, or I shouldn't say I haven't been to Kroger. I haven't shopped with Kroger since September 30th. They do delivery in our area. We don't have a brick and mortar store. So I haven't placed an order with them since the end of September. So that's kind of wild. I've been mostly relying on wholesale clubs. I may have gone to Aldi, but I don't even think so. It was, I want to say like $85. And I think what I got was pretty good for $85. So let's take a look-see. Over here, I got a bird. I got a young turkey. It's frozen. It is 12 pounds. And I want to say they were running a special for like $1.99 a pound or maybe 99 cents a pound. I don't know. The price will be on the screen. I needed to grab it early because I'm going to be filming how we make the turkey for YouTube. So you guys are going to see it, and that's that. Over here, I got some chorizo sausage links. The reason why I grabbed these is because they were having a flash sale on these. I think they were $1.99. So I grabbed that. It was a limit of 1, so otherwise I would have grabbed more. I don't really know what I'm going to do with these, but I'll probably stick them in the freezer until I can decide. I know what I'm going to do with that orange juice and this pork tenderloin right here. So this pork tenderloin, they did not have any shoulders, and I want to make like a Cuban pork, so I'm just going to go with pork tenderloin, and the orange juice is going to be part of the sauce for it. I also grabbed some banana peppers. I don't know why. I think they were just in my cart from needing them before, and I just left them there because we make Mississippi roast, meatballs, chicken all the time, so it's worth us having that on hand. And then I also grabbed some pickles. That's going to be for some Cuban sliders we're making. And then I grabbed a tri-pack of the bell peppers. I also grabbed some broccoli for the kiddos, grabbed some lime. This is going to be for the Cuban pork. The orzo was on sale. If you bought 5, they were only 99 cents each. And we recently discovered a love for orzo, so they don't have to threaten me with a good time. I was like, give me 5 orzos. That is fine. I grabbed some of this better with cheddar smoked sausage. Somebody on Instagram sent me a slider recipe for like chili cheese sliders, which I thought was genius, but we don't really love regular hot dogs, so I thought it would be even better with these cheddar smoked sausages. So we're gonna make those dreams come true. I grabbed provolone and some honey ham to go on the Cuban sliders. We also were running a little low on rice, so I grabbed a big bag of that. One of you guys a while back had recommended this Veggie Craft brand for pastas. It's made with peas, lentils. This one's made with zucchini, and that one is made with cauliflower. I just didn't get around to trying it because we hadn't shopped at Kroger, but I had it sitting in my cart to remind myself, so I'm glad I did that. We also ran out of Tony's Creole seasoning. I love having this on hand. We finally ran out of it, so I grabbed a replacement. These are like our favorite taco kits. If you just want an easy, quick weeknight dinner, just cook up some ground beef or ground turkey and then throw it on these. We like both of these a lot. So this one's the street corn style, and then this one's bold nacho cheese. Both are delicious. They also used to have a ranch one, but I didn't see that this time, so I don't know if they're out of stock or if they got rid of it. Speaking of ranch, I grabbed a couple of the ranch dip mix and a couple of the au jus gravy mixes. I just like to always have 2 of these on hand, and we used those 2 up recently, so I needed to replenish. Last but not least, I usually buy these at a wholesale club because it's a better price, but we have none right now, which is not like us, and I make a lot of wraps for myself during the day because it's just a quick lunch idea, so I grabbed that to replenish. So that is everything from Kroger today. I'm gonna show you guys how we throw together this Cuban pork in the crock pot. Hello friends, I am getting dinner in the crock pot and I thought it would be fun to just cook along with you. So I'm going to start by dicing up all of my things. Like I need to dice up some little sweet peppers. I'm gonna dice up some onion, or I should say slice up. I think I'm gonna slice it up. And then I'm going to juice and zest 3 limes. We're making a Cuban style pork. I wanna say Cuban style because I am not Cuban and I just like do things with my heart. So I saw a recipe online and then I made a couple of amendments to the recipe and we're gonna see how it turns out. So I'm just gonna move this off to the side for myself. We are going to do the zest of 1 lime and then the juice of 3 limes. I guess that's like 1 or 2 teaspoons of lime zest there. Who knows? I'm gonna roll these up, slice them in half, and then we're gonna get them in my handy dandy mixing cup over here. This smells like heaven. Lime juice is like one of my favorite things. I love putting lime essential oil in my diffuser. Is that a good spot? Looks like it. I'm gonna use this contraption here. And these discarded limes here will be perfect to clean out my garbage disposal. Lord knows we need that. Okay, next up we're gonna combine lime juice and orange juice. It's supposed to be fresh squeezed orange juice, but I went the fast route, okay? Forgive me. And then 4 cloves of garlic. I have some garlic that I had minced myself. I'm being a weirdo and I'm adding a little bit of honey. Every time I do fajitas, I always add a little honey. So I'm just gonna do it here too. I have this Cuban style citrusy garlic from Trader Joe's, which felt appropriate. And then we're also doing a little oregano and cumin. And not as heavy on the cumin because that's a very specific taste. Oops, I forgot the lime zest. I knew I was gonna do that. That's going in there too. Okay, I am doing a pork tenderloin for this, but I think you're supposed to do like a Boston butt or a pork shoulder. Okay, now I have this coarse Hawaiian sea salt that I'm going to be using on this, but if you had like kosher salt or coarse sea salt, that would be fine, or regular salt is also fine. Okay, now I'm gonna get these onions and sweet peppers into the party there, into the hot tub, if you will. And then we're gonna go ahead and pour the juice right over everything. Boom. And then my last step is I'm just gonna go ahead and season with a little bit more of that Cuban seasoning one more time, just because I am unhinged. So what do you want me to do? This is my kitchen, you know? I'm going to cover this bad boy. Did you know you're not supposed to lock these unless you're traveling? Somebody told me about that. That's brand new information for me. Well, it's not brand new anymore. It was at the time. So I'm setting this to low and we're gonna cook this for 6 to 8 hours. All right, so coming back to this, about 6 hours later, I had cooked it low and slow, and I just took one of my little meat masher things that I use for ground beef to quickly just shred up the pork. I'm not kidding you guys, this pork was so filled with flavor. I can't even get over it, and it was a very light flavor. It was not too much. So I could not recommend this recipe more. It was super versatile. One of the days we put it on Cuban sliders, and then another day I just served it over some rice. It would be great with some Spanish rice. You could use it with some beans. It was just, this is a versatile, delicious pork recipe to make. If you plan to make this because you trust my recommendations, I would recommend just doubling the batch for yourself. Put the second batch in a freezer bag and get it directly in the freezer to save it for later, because I so wish I did that with this one. All right, you guys, thank you so much for spending a little piece of your day with me. It means the absolute world to me. I hope I delivered whatever you needed when you clicked on that thumbnail, and I hope you have a magical day. Bye.